Sandstorms are one of the most dramatic and dangerous weather phenomena on Earth. These massive clouds of dust and sand can reduce visibility to near zero within minutes. Sandstorms, also known as dust storms, occur when strong winds lift loose particles from dry, barren landscapes. They can travel hundreds of miles and engulf entire cities in a thick, suffocating haze. But what exactly makes sandstorms so deadly? The secret mechanism behind their destructive power lies in their ability to transport fine particles at high speeds. When powerful winds sweep across deserts, they pick up sand and dust, creating a rolling wall of debris. These airborne particles can move at speeds of up to 50 miles per hour or more. The force of the wind-driven sand can erode buildings, strip paint from vehicles, and even injure exposed skin. Inhaling fine dust particles during a sandstorm poses serious health risks to humans and animals. The tiny particles can penetrate deep into the lungs, causing respiratory problems and aggravating conditions like asthma. Prolonged exposure to sandstorms can lead to long-term health complications, such as chronic lung disease. One of the deadliest aspects of sandstorms is their ability to create massive traffic accidents. When visibility drops suddenly, drivers can become disoriented and collisions become inevitable. Highway pileups caused by sandstorms have resulted in tragic loss of life and property damage. The combination of low visibility and high-speed winds creates a deadly scenario for travelers. Aircraft are also affected by sandstorms, as the fine particles can damage engines and reduce visibility for pilots. Sandstorms can disrupt flight schedules and force airports to shut down temporarily. The fine dust carried by sandstorms can infiltrate machinery, clog filters, and cause significant mechanical failures. In desert regions, sandstorms can strip topsoil away, leading to land degradation and reduced agricultural productivity. The loss of topsoil makes it difficult for plants to grow, exacerbating desertification. In some cases, sandstorms can carry harmful bacteria, fungi, and pollutants across continents. These airborne pathogens can spread diseases and impact ecosystems far from their origin. Sandstorms can also contribute to climate change by affecting the Earth's radiation balance. Dust particles in the atmosphere can reflect sunlight, leading to temporary cooling effects. However, when the particles settle, they can darken ice caps and accelerate melting. The Sahara Desert is one of the most prolific sources of sandstorms in the world. Saharan dust storms can travel across the Atlantic Ocean and reach the Americas. The dust from these storms can fertilize the Amazon rainforest by delivering essential nutrients. Despite their destructive power, sandstorms play a role in the Earth's natural nutrient cycle. However, as climate change intensifies, sandstorms are becoming more frequent and severe. Drought conditions and land mismanagement contribute to an increase in sandstorm activity. Deforestation and overgrazing leave soil exposed, making it easier for wind to lift particles. Urban expansion into desert areas has also made more people vulnerable to sandstorm impacts. One of the most notorious sandstorms in history was the Dust Bowl of the 1930s in the U.S. Poor farming practices and drought created massive dust storms that devastated agricultural lands. These storms displaced thousands of families and turned once fertile regions into barren wastelands. Modern technology has allowed scientists to better predict sandstorms using satellite imagery and weather models. Advanced warning systems help communities prepare by issuing alerts before a sandstorm strikes. Despite these advancements, sandstorms can still catch people off guard with little warning. When a sandstorm approaches, the sky darkens, and visibility drops within minutes. The best way to survive a sandstorm is to seek shelter indoors and seal windows and doors. Wearing protective gear, such as goggles and masks, can help prevent dust inhalation. Vehicles should be pulled over with hazard lights on until the storm passes. Many desert communities have adapted to frequent sandstorms by constructing windbreaks and planting vegetation. These natural barriers help reduce wind speed and trap airborne dust particles. Governments in sandstorm-prone areas invest in reforestation projects to stabilize the soil. The Middle East, North Africa, and parts of Asia are among the regions most affected by sandstorms. In China, sandstorms originating from the Gobi Desert often blanket major cities in thick dust. Beijing has experienced several severe sandstorms that disrupt daily life and pose health risks. The combination of industrial pollution and sandstorms creates a toxic mix that worsens air quality. In the southwestern U.S., regions like Arizona and New Mexico experience seasonal sandstorms known as haboobs. Haboobs are fast-moving sandstorms that can engulf entire cities in a matter of minutes. The Phoenix metropolitan area frequently experiences haboobs during the summer monsoon season. These storms are formed when powerful downdrafts from thunderstorms hit the dry desert ground. As the winds spread out, they lift massive amounts of dust and sand into the air. Haboobs can last anywhere from a few minutes to several hours, depending on wind conditions. The secret to sandstorms becoming deadly lies in their unpredictable and sudden nature. People caught in the open during a sandstorm can experience suffocation, dehydration, and heat exhaustion. The psychological impact of sandstorms can also be severe, causing anxiety and panic. The fine dust from sandstorms can infiltrate homes and linger for days after the storm has passed. Cleaning up after a sandstorm can be an arduous task, as dust settles into every crevice. In some cases, sandstorms have buried entire villages under layers of sand. Ancient civilizations in desert regions have adapted to sandstorms by building protective walls and underground shelters. Modern engineering techniques, such as sand fences, help reduce the impact of sand movement. Despite these efforts, sandstorms continue to pose a serious threat to life and infrastructure. The unique challenges posed by sandstorms require ongoing research and adaptation strategies. As global desertification increases, sandstorm frequency and intensity are expected to rise. Understanding the science behind sandstorms can help mitigate their deadly effects. If you enjoyed learning about this fascinating phenomenon, follow for more insights into the power of nature. Sandstorms are a reminder of nature's incredible force and the need for preparedness in vulnerable regions. Stay curious, stay informed, and continue exploring the hidden mechanisms behind Earth's most powerful weather events.